got him. We got him. Oh. Alright, y'all, what's up? It's Carolina Cat Daddy. We're about to go fishing, I hope. It's been raining. Been raining about 2 more days. We're getting a lot of rain right here. Our lake system and river system is super muddy. Super muddy. It was so red when I went over to Catawba yesterday. I gotta work on my targeting abilities. I've always been the type of fisherman that gets lucky and finds spots, and then sometimes gets lucky again in those spots, and it works out sometimes, but a lot of times you got days where it just don't work. It just don't work, and that's trying to step my game up, y'all. We got there's a big misconception. People think bank fishing out of a boat is easier than bank fishing. I have to totally disagree. With more options, it's a lot more to it. You got to figure these fish out, and that's something that I'm definitely working on. I want to up my abilities on that. I had a guy, good friend, that offered to give me some lessons yesterday, but he got tied up with work, and that's understandable. You know, today it ain't raining. It's still overcast, but I don't know if the sun's gonna come out, which would be great. I hope it stays overcast all day, but it's not gonna rain no more today and get up to about 60. And these fish are getting on that pre-spawn, whatever you want to call it. Basically, pre-spawn means spring. That's basically, you can put those two together, and that's pretty much. And it's crazy how the fish know spring's coming. And well, the last video, you know, I told you I marked all these fish in these different. There was one spot that still held the fish, but we couldn't get them to bite really. I think they were suspended, and there was a lot of bait there. You know, that's awesome sometimes, and sometimes that's not that awesome. If there's a whole influx of bait in one area, those fish got plenty to eat. So your chances of them hitting your bait, it drastically drops. But I think they were suspended too, and we did have a couple of rods suspended, but we couldn't really get on a big fish there. But all those other spots I marked 8-12 hours earlier didn't have no fish in them. They had them moved. And I didn't really think about it. We checked a creek out that was near this area where I marked all those fish, and we didn't go back in that creek because I didn't mark nothing in there. But I got to thinking about it last night. That's probably a big mistake. I probably should have went there. I didn't figure out, you know, we had all the fish at one spot and we tried it didn't work, so I automatically went to the other spots we marked, which are way up the lake. So I didn't go back to that spot that we didn't mark any fish, and I guarantee you there was fish there that next day, because they flip-flopped like that, and that was a creek. And I think that's what they're doing. They're moving into the creeks. You know, I don't know. I'm figuring this out along with y'all. I ain't no expert. Got a lot to learn. But so that's where I'm going. I'm gonna go. It's in the same kind of area. And on Lake Wylie today, there's a pretty big tournament going on up north. They're launching out the north, and it's from the trails from North Carolina. So I got a feeling most of those guys, the majority of them, are gonna stay up north, because that's where in this lake. That's the hot spot when the springtime starts, or pre-spawn, whatever you want to call it. Same difference, but that's probably where most people are going to be at. So I'm going to stay on the south end. My tilt and trim's still out. I got a new motor coming. It's probably going to be here today or Monday. But the landing I'm launching at, I can have my motor down and get in and out, and then manually lift it up once I get it up out of there. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to concentrate on the south end of the lake. I'm going to go, there's a couple spots I'm gonna try. I might actually go to that first spot where I marked all that bait, because I got some chicken right now. And I'm not gonna ride down to Jamie's just to get a shad for one trip. So I might go out there and see if there's still bait out there. I might throw my net a couple times. I ain't thrown a net in a while. And it'd be nice to catch a couple perch or shad. But if not, we got the chicken, and that's what we're gonna go with. But I would like to have a little variety. I promise you, I'm still love the cut bait. That's my go-to. I love cut bait. But I got a little bit of work to go do. Well, I got a lot of work to do, but I'm gonna go do some work on it and probably end up working tomorrow so I can fish today. But that's how Cat Daddy rolls, baby. Cat Daddy got to get something in. But we'll see. Y'all stay tuned. Let's see what happens. All right, y'all. My boat's bad about holding water up in the front hole. Eventually, when I tear the front deck out and rebuild it, I'm gonna put me a bilge pump up there. This is a good thing. It means my boat is holding water, which means it ain't got no holes in it. And that's a good thing. But I always park it on the ramp right here and just give it a few minutes and let it drain on out. It don't take too long, but we have had a lot of rain. I've been sitting here a good 3 or 4 minutes getting my camera ready. But on these motors, if you ever have your trim go out, they have an automatic thing here, or a manual. There's usually a screw somewhere. Mine's right here. And when you're traveling, you want to tighten this back up because you don't want all the pressure on this brace right here. Now, all motors are different, but you should have some kind of brace right here. A lot of people buy a transom saver for extra protection, but that's a lot of pressure on here. And on these parts driving, you know, bumping up and down the road, if you don't have this thing turned back down, this thing will bounce, and you don't want that, because if this thing breaks off going down the road, you're going to lose this whole foot, and it's a good chunk of your motor's value. But I'm going to loosen this up a little bit, and my motor runs better with it tilted up just a little bit, so we have to lift it up. It's hard to do this in the boat. I'm gonna let it down, let it go all the way down. That's all the way down. So I want it a little, well, that ain't all the way down. It should go lower than that. That might be all right. Important tip, always make sure you put your plug in there. Now, I like these type of plugs. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I like these plugs because you can put them in and screw them tight. Gives you a good firm lock in there. You don't want this thing coming out. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to cruise down the lake and see what's going on. Got a little bit of fish activity in here. Got some nice, I don't know what all this is. Looks like brush. I don't think that's balls of bait, but let's go find some fish. Out in the main channel, it's like a pretty good fish right there. You know, I'm learning a lot about this stuff, so that's a fish for sure. Now, whether that's a carp or a catfish, that remains to be answered. He looks like the only one hanging out, but see how it dips down? Got some brush, and he's hanging right there. My bet is that's a catfish. Now, there's a solo channel. It's kind of weird. You got the river channel. I have to look at this again. I think the river channel's on both sides, and in the middle there's like this dead end channel. If you fish Wylie, you know what I'm talking about. Now, I've done good out there in the summertime in that dead end channel, but my mapping system sucks so bad. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm dealing with here. Let's go with, I have to change these options too. Let's go with map and clear view, which is just like down imaging. Okay. You kind of see it here. This map's looking a lot better than what I was dealing with. But see, look, here's what I'm talking about. I don't know, I guess it's just showing me the river channels, and it's got me right here. I don't know. I don't really care for this thing. I ain't even paying attention to the sonar. What we see on there? I'm thinking what I'm looking for is going to be this section right here. We got some fish down there. It's a good, decent fish. That's a good fish. You see it on the clear view. Those are fish. That's a fish. It's off the bottom. Now I'm learning with y'all. I'm learning what I've done a lot of research in the past week, trying to learn how to read this thing. Now that's possibly a fish, but the return ain't as hard. So I'm thinking where I want's right in here though. I don't know, there's some good fish right here. I don't think them are monsters, but I wouldn't mind reeling them in. We'll keep this spot in mind. See, that's more like a, I don't know, some of this stuff's hard to read. Kind of got to map it up, match it up. All right, y'all, I've cruised this channel, or this creek. I cruised the middle, I ain't seeing nothing. I came over, cruising this little edge now. There's a bunch of little humps in here and stuff, and here we're going up at 12, 11. It's 40 feet out there. Got some structure, but I don't see no fish. Haven't really seen anything at all. This is all structure. From what I've been watching, you can tell if it connects to the bottom on the down view. Now we're gonna go back out in the little channel here. You got some bait fish. That might be a little catfish on the bottom. That ain't nothing I'd stop an anchor for. I'm gonna cruise along this edge over here, and if I don't see nothing else, I'm probably gonna get up out of here. See the old roots right there. That's really cool. Got some fish held up here. And more like bait fish to me. I don't know, y'all. It's not too bad windy. I hate anchoring in the main channel. I don't know. I did mark another good fish back there. So there's two good fish back there. I don't know. So I go up the anchor and look at this. Now this is structure, but there's fish in there. Now that's, look at this. What is this? Wow, that looks way more promising. We're gonna fish that. We're definitely fishing all of that right there. That's what we're fishing, folks. All right, yo. Jamie K's hat flew off going down the lake. I had to go get that. That was a fiasco. All right, we're anchored up good. Pretty good. We're gonna give it a shot, y'all. Marked a good bit of fish. Playing around, I had to readjust my anchor position. It's best to anchor in the wind. I try to do it the opposite way, and you know I got a lot of kinks to work out, y'all, but we're getting there. What they call it a wake boat, folks. Look at that. That thing's white capping. I tell you what, when it starts warming up, cat daddy fishing at night. I'm telling you, this lake gets so crazy. Look at that. It's just, excuse my language. It splashed over my. Uh-oh, I'm getting a little vapor lock. That ain't good. That'll cause you some problems right there. I forgot to lock these down. All right, we got two out. Y'all didn't see me do it, and I don't know if you can see it out there. I got an orange buoy out there. They call them crappy buoys because a lot of crappy guys use them. I use them. If I finally figure out a spot where I want to anchor, I throw that sucker out right there. I got two of them, and you know, it gives me a heads up where I'm trying to cast, where I'm trying to anchor. It helps out a lot, because if you ain't got a marker out there and you just trying to pinpoint boat, it's hard. I ain't that good. Some of them guys are good like that now. I ain't that great at it, so that helps me out a lot. And it's, you know, when you just how I got that hat, when I leave I take my net and I don't know, I'll turn that thing off. I'll be staring at it all day. Well, but the net, I use the net and pick it back up. Usually if you got a partner with you, it makes it a lot easier. But we got two out. Oh, we got chicken, man. I forgot my dang cast net. I can't believe it. I ain't through it so long. You know, I got out of the habit of bringing it, but I do got a sabiki rig. So I promise you, perch will eat chicken too. Didn't perch will eat anything. I'm gonna set that out once I get all these set up. I'm gonna set that out and see if we can get some perch. All right, y'all, I'm fishing a homemade sabiki rig. Ain't nothing but some little Eagle Claw gold hooks. The weight, which is a bigger weight than I want. I have drift weights I made for this, but the ones I got with me are just too small for this deep water. We're in about 40 40 foot of water. But it's a real simple rig. I'm gonna do a video on it. They're real simple to make. You can buy pre-made sabiki rigs, but they're bad about getting hung up. I had to cut the top one. First off, it got hung in my net when I was trying to get my hat back, and then it hung in my anchor rope. They're aggravating. There's a little trick you can do with pool noodles. I'll do a video on it one day. That'll be something I'll do. But very effective on catching perch. Let's see if we can catch some. I tell y'all what, there ain't no better place to be than out on the lake. This is worked real hard to get here. Still got a lot of work left to do, but this is a blessing. It really is. All right, y'all, I got a pretty good reliable buddy out fishing. He knows what he's doing, so I hit him up, and they're fishing that tournament. But he told me to switch it up, so I switched it up. We're in the back of this creek. We're kind of out the wind. There's a little bit of wind coming through, but it ain't like the main channel. We're not gonna have as much boat traffic back here. And this might be where they're at. I couldn't get them to hit deep. So, and I couldn't get them to hit deep last trip, so we're going shallow. We're gonna, I marked some fish in here. They wasn't super big, but we've definitely marked some fish back here. So we're gonna sit back here for a little while. I'm gonna get the map out and start looking. I got about a gallon and a half in this one, and I probably got, I don't know, we got about 6 gallons in that one, so we can't be going too far. I didn't gas up because I didn't really expect to go far, so we'll be working our way back from this point on. We got a fish on. He is running towards us, and he's running, crossing all the lines. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch up with him. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but he's definitely on there. He's running right towards us. Hope he ain't crossed all the lines, because he has went all the way across them. Let's see what we can get done here. He's still running right towards the boat. He is literally, let's see how this works. All right, we got him. We got him. Okay. Oh my gosh,
wrapped
yo.
around the daggum prop.
That was a good fish. Oh my goodness. Look how tight that drag is too. That was a good dang fish. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Y'all, that's the first fish I've ever lost in a prop. But it makes me, it's got me sick. I don't know, you don't ever know how big it was, but god dang, when he figured out he was hooked, he took off. I cannot believe that. All right, y'all, we got another, I'm trying to rig this rod up, and we got another one biting right here. He's doing the same thing, running in. He's on there, go with it. I think I pulled it out of his daggum mouth. We gotta catch some fish. They over here concentrating this right around these docks, which is where I marked them. But dang, I don't know about that one, but that first one, man, that was pretty good. The best pool I filled in a while. Then the worst. I've never lost a fish on a prop. I can't believe that. All right, y'all, that first fish I hooked was a pretty good fish. Now, I don't know. That's one of them things you'll never know, and I won't ever know unless I hook him here again and pull my dang other hook out of his mouth. But it's kind of hard to tell from the video too. I'll look at it when I get back to the house. But he took that rod down pretty dang good. I don't know. That was a fish I would have been happy to catch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give this another, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. I'm gonna cruise this bank and scan. I couldn't scan over there earlier. This bass guy kept going all around me, aggravating, but he's out of here. So I'm gonna pull up and scan down this bank on out of here and see if we can't pick up some more fish. Oh, we got a fish. He's running right towards us. They all doing the same thing. They're running right towards us. We're gonna get this one. We're gonna get this one. We got it, buddy. We got him. He's running now. Now he's running back towards me. This fish is crazy. He's swimming all over the place. I've never had one do that. He might have dropped it. Nah, he's still on there. All right, we got him. Yeah, he was a tough one to get. He was swimming everywhere. What we got here? Look at that, good grief. Holy moly. Holy moly, y'all, that is a big fish. He came off, he came off. That was the fish I caught earlier. Oh, I did it, y'all. I did it, y'all. I did it. That was the fish I caught earlier. That was a big fish, y'all. Did y'all see? I hope y'all seen that. That's a big fish, y'all. All right, y'all. So I didn't hook him twice, okay? This is how this went down. Look at this. You see this right here? That's how I hooked him the second time. Because he still had this in his mouth. I was really confused when it first come up because I seen this come out the water. And I really couldn't figure out what was going on. But I'm glad that's a blessing from God. I got to see the fish that I had hooked. That was 40, 50 pound fish. Definitely over 40 pounds. A freaking hog. A freaking hog. That's awesome though. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Now, even though I didn't get that fish in, that's one of those things you lose sleep overnight. I'm telling you, I would have lost a lot of sleep over that. That was a good fish. That was a good fish. He likes the chicken, y'all. He likes the chicken. All right, this is for reference too. That's how close that fish was to my prop when I had him the first time. That's how high up he was. But that right there, that's pretty amazing, y'all. That's pretty amazing. I'm very, very happy. I can live with myself now. Hey, y'all. All right, we got this one. This ain't a bad fish. Can we get a fish in the boat, baby? Can we get a fish in the boat? Man, these fish are crazy. Running sideways. Look at this, he's pulling drag. Let's see what we got. He's in my anchor rope, come on now. He's above it. He's above the anchor rope. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All right. Pull and drag, baby. Y'all, if this is that fish, if this is that fish, I don't know. I'm telling y'all, I love this to death. I love it. I love it. What we got here? This is a good fish. That's a fatty. That might be him. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. Come on, buddy. It's hard to tell. I think the other fish is bigger. But it's a fish, baby. Daggone fish. Look at that, baby. So nice in there. Woo! Then we're gonna get him on a tripod. All right, y'all. He's a little angry. There you go. Ain't too bad. Who knows? He's long and skinny, so got a big old bull head though. I don't know. We'll say. Who cares? Nice fish. Pulled some drag for me. I don't think this is the fish I hooked earlier. It's possible. I don't think so. I think that fish is bigger. But you know, it caught up in the excitement. You know how it is. He was a ways off when I seen him. He had a big head. This fish has got a big head, so it's possible. But this fish is skinny, so who knows? But we're gonna let him go. All right, y'all. Plenty of energy. All right, y'all, we're gonna get us about 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna move up some. We'll probably just stay in this creek. It's about 5 o'clock now, almost 5 o'clock. It's gonna get dark soon. And the overcast went away and it warmed up really quick. I mean, it was pretty chilly earlier, and it warmed up really, really quick. That sun came out and warmed it up real quick. So we probably got another hour and a half before it gets dark. And I don't know if I'll be fishing after dark. I did bring a light, but I don't know. I got some LEDs I need to set up for night fishing, and we ain't quite to that spot where night fishing is effective yet. Productive, whatever way you want to word it. But we're doing pretty good. I'm happy with the results today. I would like to catch a couple more, so we're gonna sit here for a few more minutes and move up and see if we can't scan something. All right, y'all, we didn't go far. We're marking them everywhere up in here. Mark bigger fish, and I didn't move, but 50 yards probably. Marking good fish, so we'll see what happens. That'll give us more time to fish too. He's on there, he's running in. Nice little guy. Hey, little guy. Hey, real little. Hey, real little. Oh, look at that. That's bait. We got some bait. Oh, look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. Oh, my piece of chicken's bigger than you, bro. Look at that little guy. If I was gonna eat something, you'd be it, buddy. All right. I think I'm gonna move these over and throw one out here in this area. If I start catching little guys like that, I'm gonna get up out of here and find me another spot. We'll see. All right, y'all. We're about to call it. That sun went down. It got real chilly real quick. And I got a jacket to put on, but I don't have no other pants. And the bite has really dropped off too. I had a great trip, very interesting trip. Definitely got some confidence to come back out here. I might come back out here in the morning. I haven't quite decided if I'm gonna do that yet. I got some work I gotta do tomorrow too, so if I do come out here and fish, I won't be able to fish too long. There's another spot I wanna try, and I'm gonna cruise this bank on the way back out, and I'm gonna see what it looks like. But we got some good potential back here, and great trip. I've never done nothing like that. I've never lost a fish on a prop. And I've seen a fish hook twice before on one of my videos. My buddy did it with a little channel, but I personally have never done nothing like that. And that was the biggest fish I've seen this year. What we in? February? Yeah. That's the biggest fish I've seen. I caught one earlier this year. That one was bigger, and that wasn't the same fish. I'm gonna go back and watch the footage. I got a good look at the tail, and this fish I caught, his tail, he was smaller. Really don't know. I'll look and see if I see a better look on the footage, and you ain't never know till you pull him up. But that fish made my adrenaline go. He was good size, and just to catch him like that's awesome. But appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully I can get this video edited tonight and get it out in the morning, because Sunday seems to be the best day y'all like watching videos. But we'll see what happens. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one.